Hola, and welcome to our 18th episode of the Roofless Dog and Pony Show. I am Julio Panisello, the dream alchemist at Roofless Painters, and I'm going to be the host of this presentation, just like we do every week for the past 18 weeks. How many months is that? I don't know. As an introduction, I will tell you that the Roofless Dog and Pony Show is a weekly live presentation featuring the conceptual and stylistic inspiration behind our painting webinars. We introduce the theme of our painting series, and we talk about art history references, ideas. We add a bit of commentary, and we do it every week because this serves as an introduction to our painting webinars. So when we start painting, we can take advantage of as much time as we have. Anyhow, so this week we are going to do something completely different from last week. We are going to talk about firewalking because we've been on social media and we have seen people commenting how determined they are in participating in this upcoming election, and they are so excited and they're so ready and they are so expressive about it that they use the expression walking over hot coal. So we've seen more than a few people commenting that this year, this time, this presidential election, they are willing to walk over hot flaming coal in order to cast their ballots. And that image is so strong and so beautiful at the same time that we thought it could be the inspiration for our painting webinar this week. So there's not that much that we're gonna add to that, but we've done a little bit of research about firewalking. It's one of the oldest rituals, 1200 years BC. This was already practiced in many cultures and continents and tribes and civilizations. So it's a very old practice and it still goes on today. It's very popular, it seems. And so we just went a little bit deeper. We found out that there's a tiny village in Spain that does it every year on the summer solstice, and at midnight. So the whole town gathers and then they just burn the coal, and then they have people from the village just walking over the coal. So talking or looking at the reasons why, there is a very strong social component about it. Apparently, rituals invite for social cohesiveness. So something so extreme like this brings people together. Who would have thought? There's also a science behind it that we want to talk about it, because at first it seems very extreme, and it is very extreme, but apparently there is a special wood that you have to use, and it's laid out in a special way, and coal is not conducive to heat. So in certain conditions, walking over coal will not burn your feet, but it's such a extreme ritual that what we'll do is make your heart beat so fast that in fact it could cause a heart attack in a normal person, I guess. 200 beats per minute or something like that. So what's also very amazing about firewalking is that they did some research, and they also recorded the heartbeat of the audience and also the friends and family of the person walking over the coals. And there's a correlation between the heartbeat of the person going through the coals and the people in the audience. So scientifically, this explains why this ritual brings people together. So we love the fact that people feel so enthusiastic about participating in the democratic process this time. There's a reason also why people use this analogy, because there's been so much pushback or difficulties in order to cast your ballot. There's so much misinformation. There's so much threat about the people's rights to vote. And I just feel like people this time, they just don't want to take any chances. We have friends that have not voted before and they're going to do it now. And we have people that have not registered before and they have now. So this will be an assignment that it's going to depict or inspire us to go and cast our ballots, whoever can do that. And at the same time, it's going to be a symbol of everyone coming together to do something very extreme. So that's the inspiration. And let me just bring some images about some firewalking that we found out. This is the small town in Spain, and this town, it's called San Pedro Manrique, and they do this every year. They have been doing it for a very long time. We are going to post, along with this presentation, we're going to post a video of how people prepared for it, and it's really amazing. So you can, even watching the video, you'll feel your heartbeat pick up. So these are some images that we're going to use as inspiration. This will be a photo-based assignment. We will use images as a visual reference. We love the idea of painting feet and also bringing texture and color to the painting. We've done some fire-breathing paintings before, and we're very excited to move the heat to the feet. Also, I wanted to bring sculpture, a land sculpture. There's this British artist Richard Long, who is known for sculpting in the landscape, so creating land art. And there's this piece called Bolivian Coal Line. So it's not on fire, but we thought this would be an interesting example of how coal could be used as a subject for artwork. And I think that's all. This is another piece by the same artist, arranged inside of a space. And finally, the same piece in a different space. So that's it. That's all. Firewalking. Tomorrow, Friday, the collection of paintings will be inspired by the ritual of walking over hot coals, because people feel so adamant and enthusiastic about participating in this political process this time, and there's so much sentiment against the fact that there's voter suppression going on and a lot of tactics that are going to be put in place to deter people from participating in the political process, that I feel people this time use the expression walk over flaming coal, hot coal, to express the fact that no one will deter them from exercising their right. It doesn't matter if there is a pandemic, it doesn't matter if They're removing collection boxes in certain states. It doesn't matter if they're allowing some fake collection boxes in some counties. It doesn't matter that in some states they have forbidden drive-through voting. This was in the news today. So it doesn't matter that some people say that this is fake and it will be not right. It doesn't matter. People are determined this time. This is also a call for any of you listening that have the amazing privilege to be able to vote in this election, to do so. Don't get discouraged. This is a very important election for people who vote and people who cannot vote. There are a lot of people that live and work and love this country that don't have the privilege and the power to do something so simple. So don't underestimate the power of the privilege that you have. Exercise your privilege, and it doesn't matter what it takes. Find the option that suits you. Do it early so you will avoid any chances of your voice not being heard. And let's paint firewalkers to mark, observe, and celebrate the fact that this will bring us all together. Sign up online. We're going to put the link on our website. We're going to also send an invitation to register to anyone who is in our mailing list. We have a very special announcement. We were able to log in another outdoor painting date on Halloween Day, October 31st, from 11 to 1 at the amazing Forest Lawn Memorial Park under the gorgeous California live oak tree. And we invite you to join us. We had a really nice group last week, and we will be there on the 31st of October. Another great opportunity to get together. There is plenty of space between the easels. Spaces are very limited. They only allow us to bring a certain small amount of people to the park. And we're going to put the link also up. And we're super excited. You can watch this in our Instagram and also in our YouTube channel. We invite you to watch other episodes. You can register for past painting webinars, so you can, even though we have made so many, you can register for any of the webinars that we have on our website and participate in the collection of paintings that were created. So thanks everyone, and let's do this tomorrow, firewalking. I'll see you all there. Bye everyone.